Good morning, fellow traders. Just wanted to give you a quick uh, view on what I use for my scanner. I use Finviz, so I have it here already, so I'll just click on it. You can just go to finviz.com to get it. So when you open your Finviz, this is what you'll see if you have the elite version. If you don't have the elite version, then you'll get a lot of ads on your page. It's not very expensive. It's actually a lot cheaper than most of the other screeners out there, and it just caters to my need perfectly. It's 200 and I think 20 something dollars for the year, but if you go monthly, you'll pay close to $40. So it's best to get it on a yearly basis. So what I'm going to go into is just briefly run over what you're looking at here. Right here, you'll see tickers, and it's sectioned off into top gainers, new high, overbought stocks, unusual volume, top losers, new low. And it'll tell you what the last price is and what it changes currently. Going down on the page, you'll see other tickers with signals for trend line support. They're trending on the trend line, or they're trending on resistance. Here they're giving patterns: triangle ascending, triangle descending, and you can just go through and see all of what click on it and see what it actually entails here. Going further down, you'll see here last insider trading information and the relationship, who is actually trading these stocks. Very good information also. It gives you crude oil, futures, natural gas, gold, Dow, S&P, and over here it gives you also what's happening on major news, recent quotes, what the market is looking like, and it's sectioned off again just for your needs into technology, services, basic materials, healthcare. Very good information. And just want to stop here and say that Finviz is actually not paying me for this. This is just what I use and what I want to give back to you and show you so you can get a better understanding of how I use my screener and how I make money on a daily basis. The market is not doing very badly today. Actually, doing very good. I've already made my money, so that's why I just thought I'd stop and give you a little insight. Here is the home page, and if you click on these tabs, you can see what's going on in the news, and it gives a breakdown per time period, what the news has, and also give some blogs here on stocks and what's going on in the market. This is basically my go-to page, and I have some of my presets here I'll go over in a minute. Next we have the maps, again similar to what you have on the front page, and here is another good place to go. It's the group section. It'll give you the breakdown on what's performing on a daily basis. Now basic material is on the lead right here, and conglomerates is actually not doing very good. Gives a percentage. The weekly performance, monthly performance, 3 months performance, 6 month performance, yearly performance, and year-to-date performance. So you can go and look and see which one of these sections are doing good, within each time frame you want. So you can see here industrial goods not doing good. Conglomerates not doing good there. Conglomerates again, basic materials, conglomerates, utilities, utilities here again, utilities second here, but utilities not doing good on a daily basis, but utilities actually doing good if you want to look and just see, which one is on top most of the time. Gives you good information. How to select your your stocks, and I'll show you in the screener when we go back. Portfolio, I don't really use. It's not something that I'm really interested in, so I just skip over that. Insider trading, similar to what you're seeing on the front, you can see all transaction, or you can just go here and just select all the companies and top level who are actually buying stocks within their company. You can see 10% ownership. The chief investment officer gives us his name, the company, and he bought stocks at the cost, number of shares, and the value of shares, all of that you need. Futures, I don't trade futures, so this is not my page, but for those who trade futures, this is actually very good. Forex again, I don't trade Forex, but this is something that could give you good information. Cryptocurrency here, another good information there. Backtest I don't do, but there you have it if you need it. And because I have the elite version, it gives me a lot of information here, real time and pre-market data, advanced chart text. It gives you, and you can go in and you can use all of this to your benefit. So going back now to screener. All right, so what it does, it gives you all from A to Z, all the stocks that are out there and what they're doing. Gives you their market cap, their PE ratio, the price change, volume. You can extend this, or you can close it off. You can take all, and so you can see all of the information that you need to curtail to your benefit. So for my preset that I've already done, I like to look at all the top gainers, and this is what I have it set up as. I need stocks that are trending between or trading between $1 and $20. I need the average true range or ATR to be over 75 cents. I need a change of between 3 to 500% on the day, and I need stocks over 100,000. There are times I go in and I just change this up. If I see nothing's really moving, I can go in and just set it up over 1 million shares, current value over 1 million shares, and it'll break it down for you. Now you can go through and you can also click on these tabs, see the valuation, the financial, ownership, performance. I don't really use these, but what I use most of the time is the charts. I'll go in and just get a quick view of the chart and see which one looks like something that I usually trade. If not, then I just keep it on the overview. So you can expand or retract this as you like. When I'm in it, I don't really need it because it's already set. I also like to go on and look at what the top losers are looking at or looking like. And there you have the top losers, you guys. And if you look at the chart, you can see what the chart looks like. You can also click on the chart and see even further. You have you can set this up as your candles or line. I usually go to the interactive so I can use my Fibonacci retracement. So I just click on that, put it to the extreme last candle, click, and just drag it all the way up. And there you go. So what it looks like right now is that the stock is at $14.09. It fell from $24 all the way down to about $12.50 or so. So yeah, I use that. And you also have your SMAs already set up there, and which is also good information for you. Right now it's on the daily. You can click on the 15-minute chart to see what that looks like, the 5-minute chart, the 3-minute chart, 1-minute chart. So there you have it. This is the top loser. Another one that I like to look at is my Marubozu or Marubozu black or Marubozu white. And right now there's nothing in there. And let me just show you what I have it set up as. So I want stocks within the price range of $1 to $20. The average true range over $1. The change from open 3%. I want this to be the Marubozu white, and stocks trading over $500,000 in volume. Let's see if we can put this down to say any, if it'll pop up anything. No. All right, let's try even going a little lower. And it doesn't bother what I have already set up, because it's what I have set up is saved, so I can just go through and adjust. But it does not affect what I have saved in my presets. So let's look at this. This is a Marubozu white, and this is stock going up. So there you have it. Let's look at the intraday. I went on interactive already. This is another one that I use, the intraday. Let's look at intraday. So on the 3 minutes, it already popped. 15 minutes. They have multiple tops. I like to look at the Marubozu white, because when I see that it's at the top, at the resistance, where it's starting to struggle, then I go in and I short these stocks. So that's why I keep the Marubozu white. I use the black same thing, when it reaches the bottom support and multiple bottoms and it's struggling where it's not, they're not, the price is not going any lower, then I'll go in and I'll long those stocks. So right now this is at 1945. I'll be watching this to see if it's going to drop, and I can go back into my interactive to get an idea as to where the Fib thinks it's going to drop to. So this may come back down, and I'm thinking if I click on here to put in my line, I can just, that doesn't look too, sometimes this doesn't work, but okay, there we go. It may come back to support of 1816. It's not too convincing to me, but the fib line is at 1768. Let's look at the average true range and give me a chance to get down here. So here you have the RSI. RSI 14 is what it uses. This is where it's at, 69.11. The average true range on this is $1.07. So from about here, 1350 to 1940, I think it has. On the daily, though, it's what it's actually talking about. It's on the 1 minute chart. Okay. Didn't quite make it, but I see multiple tops here. So this is something that I'll want to watch. It's still above the RSI. So, yeah, it's still something to watch. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I look at the ATR and everything. And then here you also see on the, well, it usually populates on a daily, but I guess the last news on this stock was September 25th. So you can see all your news here. And over here, you'll see little Twitter feed, you know, what each person is thinking about this stock. Okay, so very good information. And this is why I use this. I can curtail this to whatever I want. If you want to go in here and you just want to click on net profit margin, or you know, the 20 days simple moving average, if you wanted price 10% above the 20, you know, it drops that down. If you want, let's do another 20% here, and on the 200, let's do another 20% here. You'll see how it minimizes this. And you have low volume here, so if you want to change the current volume to say I only want over well, you have very low volume there, but let's say over 500. 2 stocks remain. Let's look at the charts. Okay. So you're looking at stocks 20% over the SMA 20, 50, and 200. There you have it. You can see it on the daily, on the 15-minute chart. Pull up your fib. And fib is what I use, because learning to trade, when I'm going back and looking over all the stocks I've traded and everything, I'm noticing that most of the stock, 99% of the stock, loves fib. And if you look at this, you'll actually see it again. Look at that. Look at that. These stocks love fib, so that's why I like to use a Fibonacci retracement. It gives me a better idea as to where the stock is going to go. Okay, so yeah, this is stock above, and I don't usually trade these stocks, but I was just doing that just to show you how you can use this to manipulate stocks to fit your trading style. All right, so basically that's it for me. I guess I didn't point out that you do see readings for the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. Tells you where they're at, which is good information as well. You can see what the overall market is looking like and whether it's a good idea to trade that day or not. All right, so yeah, that's basically it for me. Okay, and you can also look in here. You can also go and watch a guided tour if you need more information from Finviz and how to use this. All right, so that's for me. I like to wish you happy trading and all the best. Have a good day, guys. Bye.